mark. For the Knicks, they were very effective in asserting their will in Game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into Game 2. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that will put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Detroit, Jackson and Caldwell up the guards. Tobias Harris is out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Here's Money. Drills the three-pointer. Money's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. New York on D. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the night.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition. You attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now Jackson following the three-point attempt by 3. He was all alone on that one. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Oh, he wants that one from way outside. 6 points for Freak. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Jackson setting the pick here to Drummond. Here's Harris. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No good from Samuel.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. A bit ago, Stan Van Gundy and I were able to chat. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. And he gets it to go.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Drummond following the three-pointer by Freak. Drummond passes to Bass. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And there's the pass for Samuel. From past the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep
this quarter, guys.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside Jackson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now Jackson following the three-point attempt by Freak. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Knocked away. He feeds it to Hicks. 5 to shoot. To Drummond. The 11-footer. Gets rebounded by New York. Here's Money. 12 points for him. Misses the 3. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Samuel. Drummond the screen. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Spates checked in for the Knicks. Flalo comes in for Porzingis. And Detroit with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Knicks trail by 3. Launches a 3. That's all good. This is the best of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
And on your screen now are the Steel Eaters from the small forward spot. During the regular season, a very strong defensive group, to say the least. Tobias.
I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Greg, they are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. No good from Samuel. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Outside Jackson. That's the Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. They get it back.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 18 points for Freak.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Soaked there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Now here's Anthony. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And showing some terrific range.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Jackson has the open look, and that one's on target from the wing. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the knee had collapsed on it.
The shot's good from Samuel.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Drummond. Johnson outside. Drummond in the post. Spates there. And it's Drummond missing. New York leading by 5. Pass to Samuel. From outside the arc. The shot is off. The Pistons have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Harris outside. He's looking for Drummond and finds him, and the shot is good.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interiors. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Detroit also making some changes. Marcus Morris comes in for Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 47% here so far. Here's Samuel. Gains it from downtown. Money's got 27.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The tray. Rebounded by Jackson. Pistons trail by 6. Fires for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Samuel. Here's Anthony. And that one is hammered home.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time. Fighting to get back in position. Then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
From deep three-point range, another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Samuel. Money's got 30 points. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Meeks kicks to Morris. Now the feed to Jackson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got 9.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here. There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the 3-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
And the basket by Johnson.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
There's Samuel. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. "12 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Jackson. He kicks it to Bargnani. He got it up. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the... It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
The Knicks leading by 9. Samuel in at point guard. Alvin Lopez out there with Smith. Then there's a follow. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Detroit's gone 4 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 52 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's Money. From deep. New York, no good that time either.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Zingas is checked in for the Knicks. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Now Jackson following the three-point attempt by Freak. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Shot's good from Zimmer.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Drummond the screen. Jackson drives in. Here's Caldwell Pope. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Has some information for us, Doris.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
New York leading by 10. Dellavedova to pass this in. On deep. Can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Jackson gets to Drummond. Feeds to Harris. From 11 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Money passes to Space. New York moving the ball around. Here's Money, and he has 42. New York, no good that time either.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
And the basket by Harris.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. It looked foolish.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Jackson. They get it again. Drummond.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The shot's good from Zimmer.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow. What a game.
Pistons trail by 10. Now Jackson. He's got 9. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
New York leading by 8. Here's Samuel, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Money's got 48.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Jackson to the paint. Drummond dishes to Caldwell Pope, and the shot is good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And that one misses.
Checking out the game, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has had 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Now, Detroit moving it up. Comes up empty down low. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. Comes the bucket.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Jackson kicks to Harris. And he gets it to go. Harris has got 7 points.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Money's got 54 points. Jackson with it. 11 points in the game. Harris outside. To the inside. It'll go, and the New York leaders cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Drummond.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Drummond a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Outside for Jackson. Out left to the wing. The second chance effort. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor. The Knicks leading by 11. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. No good from Samuel. Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Johnson dishes to Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shake by Spitz. And they get it back. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Here's Samuel. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail by 9. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Spates. Smith comes in for Porzingis. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Bargnani is checked in for Andre Drummond. Ilyasova comes in for Tobias Harris. Marcus Morris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Ilyasova. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Samuel. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Money's got 59 points.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now, here's Meeks. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ilyasova.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Launches a three. The shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by New York. Money's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From downtown, good. Money's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jackson passes to Bargnani. Fader on the way. Good. Bargnani's got his first basket.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he...
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. And guys, for the Pistons, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't
Detroit fans already at a fever pitch here inside the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn this one. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Pistons. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a game setter.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win a series.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Samuel in at shooting guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Dellavedova in the corner. Here's Money. Shoots. Gets some room on the way in. And the bucket's good. Money's got his first points of the night. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Bass gets an open look. Here's Drummond. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
Gee, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Freak. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Passes it to Drummond. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening. That's good from Anthony. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside Jackson. And he converts the layup.
Merry Christmas. That was a freebie.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So not as impressive for them to start here. The Pistons shooting 43% since taking the floor today. And they double up Jackson. 20 feet out. And off the left side of the rim. It swirls in for him.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of him. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Drummond following the three-pointer by Freak.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Pistons shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Free throw.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to Carmelo. There's Samuel. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's Drummond. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so here is New York. It's a 5-point game. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
And here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Freak. And sure, that one drives him.
4 of the last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are carving their way down low.
And he gets it to go. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Jackson. Drummond the screen. Jackson gets the call, well poked. 6 to shoot. The trade. And he gets it to go. Oh, well poked. Got 7 points in the game.
that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Delgado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Porzingis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 6 assists here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA during the regular year. Number 1, the Knicks.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. And then for New York, Spates comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's a flawed in for Porzingis. Here's Caldwell Pope. Anthony with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
No good from Samuel.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Jackson kicks to Harris. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. New York leading by 9. With Samuel. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Samuel, and it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Samuel. Covered by Samuel. Here's Caldwell Pope. Can't cash in from the high post. From deep three-point range, another triple from Samuel. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 10. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's a follow. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova. And the Knicks lead by 14. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. There's the pick. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Drummond's got 9.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
For the Pistons, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Knicks. Hollis Thompson comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Pistons trail by 12. Now Meeks. Up top, Morris. He's covered by Thompson. Shoots it up. Jackson misses. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. New York, no good that time either. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Johnson the screen. And Meeks kicks to Ilyasova. They set the screen. Pistons passing it around. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer no good. Here's Money. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Knicks lead by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons. And they're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
The Knicks leading by 12. And New York looking at who they've got. Samuel, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there at Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Hollis Thompson. And it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He finished with 69 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Good job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And again, New York with the triple.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now, here's Meeks. There's a screen. Bass passes to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
New York foul. Kristaps Porzingis. First personal foul, teams first.
For the Pistons, Andre Drummond's checked in for Ilyasova. Harris comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jody Meeks. And then for New York, Robin Lopez is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Anthony comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Aaron Aflalo. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his first points of the night.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Anthony kicks to Dellavedova. There's the pass to Porzingis. Here's Samuel. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Money's got 32 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are the balls. Let's give it up for your auto motion.
Well, that's a collection of assassins you see on your screen right there. Just deadly. They were the most accurate shooting guards in the regular season. Freak number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, and he's got such a nice, soft touch inside or outside, and he has the ability to create high-quality shots for himself. That makes him a tough scoring threat.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Dishes it to Drummond. The jump hook, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
It's stolen by Bass. Drummond dishes to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson, pass to Bass. The feed now to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Knicks leading by 14. Takes the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Caldwell Pope. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And I like the ball. He was going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And he gets the bucket. Money's got 38 points.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Jackson. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch. Bargnani's checked in. And a switcher also for New York. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Samuel. Off target with his 3. Pistons trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. To the left wing, here's Caldwell Pope. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
The shot's good from Samuel.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Freak. Jackson passes to Bargnani. Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Smith. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
The shot's good from Samuel.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Johnson, he's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Spates checked in for New York. Here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Knicks leading by 23. Here's Samuel. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his third assist on the night.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Feeds it to Harris. Shot to stop the run. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's having to that game in 1986 is saying something, because a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points came against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers when they run to a third NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said, he's God disguised as Michael Jordan.
And here are the Knicks now, following the three-pointer by Stanley Johnson.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Outside Jackson. Out to Harris. That one off the back iron and out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
I didn't think that was going to go in.
Long range.
Money's got 53.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Detroit's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Jackson dishes to Bargnani. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good off the front iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And play stops as they call it over the back here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Pistons. Jody Meeks comes in for Tobias Harris. Aaron Aflalo is checked in for New York. Johnson outside. On the wing, Jackson. No good from outside. And for the Knicks, the shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Tries to keep it alive. New York, no good that time either. Meeks with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Jackson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Pistons have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Spates. Porzingis comes in for Smith. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Carmelo Anthony.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Jackson with it. He's got 10. Pass to Meeks. From outside the arc. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating...
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. At least we're on target from beyond the arc. There was some good long-range shooting for us in that half. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs.
I'll get back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. Looking at the Pistons, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles win the big war.
You know, it takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 02 came back and won.
And that is it for us.
Can you dig it?
As we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-0. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will this series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Joining in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Rick Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll take a look at the Pistons. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it. Prevent any kind of gloom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
So look at the starters for the Knicks. Samuel in a shooting guard. Alvin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked. And a fast break now for New York. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his first basket of the night.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Harris setting the pick for Jackson. On the way, Harris. Excellent use of the screen that time.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top line.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Outside Jackson. Feeds it to Drummond. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Drains the 19-footer. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Samuel. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. That's now 8 points for Freak.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
For 3. No good from Samuel. Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That shot's wide open. Jackson's got himself on the board. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. A bit ago, Stan Van Gundy and I were able to chat. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me, absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. Pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
All right, Doris. Lock at 6. And fouled as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Samuel, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice to run through money. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Anthony with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Samuel. And again, New York with the triple. Pistons trail by 14. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. To halt the run. Misses off the right iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Anthony's shot is off. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Jackson. Kicks to Bass. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bass has got his first points in this one.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Jackson kicks to Drummond. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Bass. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Samuel.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Here's Lopez. And he gets it to go.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
So it's the Pistons now. 15-point game. He got right to the cup using that screen. Bass has got 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Shot's good from Samuel.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Jackson. Drummond a screen. Jackson drives in from 11 feet away. And it's Drummond missing. New York with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. No good from Samuel. Pistons trail by 16. Now the pass to Drummond. Doubled by Samuel. Drummond a screen. Jackson has the open look. No good. And New York will come the other way. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Brandon Bass. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. And then for New York, Spates checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. And it's a Flalo in for Matthew Dellavedova. To make it into the postseason, you need a lot of versatility. Here's a look at the top rebounding shooting guards during the regular season. Freak is second.
And these are sort of
your X factor for you.
It's Jackson with the drive. Drains it from 17 feet out. Jackson's got his second basket of the night. The Knicks leading by 14. Here's Samuel. New York, no good that time either.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Meeks dishes to Jackson. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. New York shooting very well. 58% the offense is flowing right now early for them. A 3-ball. They get it back. Spates off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now here's Johnson. He dishes it to Meeks. Outside Jackson. Johnson kicks to Meeks. 6 to shoot. The open shot from Jackson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 7 points for Reggie Jackson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
That's good. And the Knicks lead by 17.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ilyasova passes to Jackson. Dishes it to Ilyasova, and it's Meeks atop the key. Jackson against Thompson. Outside Jackson. Goes back up. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That is what you call much in...
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Reggie Jackson out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Ilyasova. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 61 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pistons trail by 15. Morris a screen, the drive by Jackson. Fires from 14. Tries again, and Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Caldwell Pope comes in for Meeks. And then for New York, Zingas, he's checked in for Spates. Anthony comes in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Aaron Aflalo. The Knicks leading by 13. From deep. No good from Samuel. Here's Caldwell Pope. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. Detroit making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. That one is no good. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Kevin, I'll tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
From the arc, and he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Samuel. Money's got 35 in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Samuel. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 14 points for Reggie Jackson.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
There's the triple. Here's Porzingis, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 15.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by Samuel. Caldwell Pope dishes to Harris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak. For Detroit, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. The first one falls. Brandon Bassey's checked in for Johnson. And Harris drops them both.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Pulls from the top of the key. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Samuel. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Money's got 44.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Let's take a look at the players who excelled at setting up their teammates in the regular season. And you look at Jackson, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. That's checked in for Porzingis. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bass. Outside Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Drummond throws it down.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Samuel. That three off the mark. Pistons trail by 14. Jackson with it. Now defended by Samuel. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Detroit making a switch. Bargnani's checked in. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Samuel connects from three-point range. Money's got 47 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
From deep. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Jackson is doubled. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 9. Out to the right wing. From 10 feet out. And that one's good. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
No good from Samuel. Pistons trail by 15. And there's the feed to Harris. He kicks it to Bass. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The three. And he drains the three. Good-looking shot there from Samuel. Money's got 50 points. Pistons have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Harris, right side. The shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Dellavedova kicks to Anthony. Shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
To the wing on the left. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
The Knicks leading by 21. Dellavedova, the pass to Samuel. From past the arc, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Money's got 59 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock, but they get it back. Mariani dishes to Caldwell Pope. The drive by Jackson. Pistons keep it alive. And finished off by Bass.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
Yes, I'm here with John.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most. But every now and then, an underdog can come in and take everything away.
Top seeds are normally at the top.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Take a look at the Knicks. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series for them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening. I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. So I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Doug McDermott is out there, of course, and it's Gasol. And at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Dellavedova, finished off the break. Dellavedova's got the first points up on the board for the Knicks.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there, because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Chicago on defense. Lopez, a screen on Butler. Outside Anthony. The high post shot, and that's good. 2. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Rose kicks to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
No good from Samuel. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Butler gets to Gasol. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the paint, here's Rose. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
The shot's good from Samuel.
Dellavedova really good at finding his teammate.
On defense, the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Rose passes to this one. Rebounded by Anthony. The Knicks are gone 0-5, shooting the ball so far. Here's Samuel. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it done.
New York's gone just 104 from 3-point range here in the first. Front past the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. Money's got 6 points.
You might not think of him as a laser 3-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Got that one up quick.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
That one goes. Dunk.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Hey, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
It's all wide open. He fires. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 4. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. We'll find out, maybe.
He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Not enough on that one as it misses. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to the offense. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Butler to the wing right side. And Rose wide open. He shoots. It's rebounded by New York.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And he gets it to go. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Butler.